Both people play. We dropped people play this. We dropped no, that was when you called it. That wasn't 18.
Yeah, that's you told me that.
Yeah, 18 told. Alabama's 10. Okay. Clemson fell to 12. Yeah. One loss, they fall to 12. TCU went up to third. I thought Michigan should have been third. Like the horse farm.
They all want to be in the. They all want to be in the. That's the starting time. They really already won. Oh yeah, we're started.
A little technical difficulty. We're going to continue trying to get the slideshow going, but we'll go ahead and get started with our awards. Just wanted to take a quick moment before we got started to tell the parents how much I genuinely appreciate your help, your love, your support, your words of wisdom, your encouragement. I know some of you I come and right at the last minute and say, can you please line judge? And some of you don't want to be so nice. And some of you are like, yeah, pick me, I'll do it. So I just want to make sure that you know that I appreciate you. Coach Brittany and I both, we cannot be successful without parents. So thank you. I also want to thank Coach Brittany. Volleyball is not my first sport. I've kind of said this year after year. I'm a basketball girl. So coming in to coach volleyball was not my original gig. So it's taken me a long time to learn the sport, learn the rules, learn the girls, learn the positions, learn the rotation. But Coach Brittany has always stood by me. She's always supported me. She's been a fantastic mentor. So as I call the girls up, we have a gift for you. So if you would just come up, give your gift, and stand in front of the table, please. My first one, actually, Mira, I don't think is here tonight. Taylor. Bella G. I don't believe Michelle's here either. Clarissa. Haley Burnett. Charlotte. Elena. Brooks. My new assistant principal's name is Brooke, and I call her Brooks. Because I can't give you up. Kimber. Bella T. Haley Burnson. Yana. Kaylee. And before I call the last three, I have just a small, somewhat funny to share with you. My next player was the humor of our team, and at the beginning of the season, I asked a mentor friend of mine, when I was super flustered and the girls were flustered and we might be losing, what could I do? Because me getting angry at them did not work. And so my friend looked at me with a very straight face and she said, tell a joke. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, I can't, in the heat of a game, when I'm angry, tell a joke. But I gave it a shot. So my next player, I told a joke or two, and one day at practice I was a little flustered, and I said, I'm going to be very frank with you. She looked around and I just tell her what's coming. Who's Frank? So she kept us on our toes, and at the very end of the season, I told a joke, and lo and behold, she was the only player on the team that got it correct. So my next player, I have a small token of a funny award for you. It goes to Lindsay. My next player, she kind of was the joke sometimes, but she took it in stride, and she always was our cheerleader, and without her, I think we would have been a little not as enthusiastic. And the entire season, I called her my baby giraffe, because sometimes those long legs were a little wobbly. But as the season went on, she grew into her legs and became a powerful hitter, and I can't wait to see what she does next year. So, Emily. And my last player, I told her mom in the midst of our season that she was my secretary. Because without her, like anybody that has a secretary knows, you're lost without your secretary. And I genuinely would have been lost for the last 2 years without her. I don't know if she'll say this, because she was a good person, a good player. But she kept me organized, she helped make team decisions, she was my speaking captain. Oddly enough, we won lots of coin tosses with tails, not heads. But she helped me be a better coach because she genuinely wanted me to be the best that I could be as well. And she helped me learn the rotation, and there were practices that I was like, yes, I got it! So without my secretary, I would have been lost. And my last little award goes to Abigail. Okay, so we have several awards. While they're standing here, I'll just scroll with them. Coach Brittany and I decided last year that we would give the highest GPA. So each grade level had the highest GPA. And we are ridiculously proud of these girls because we have the smartest group of girls. It's crazy. So some of them came down to like, not a tenth of a point, but the next one. So my 9th grade highest GPA, clearly I'm not the highest GPA. Our 9th grade highest GPA goes to Elena. The 10th grade highest GPA goes to Bella Teston.
That's my girl.
Okay, my next award goes to the most improved player. This young lady came a long way. I love seeing her personality blossom as the year progressed. She started very shy and somewhat reserved, at least that's the way she seemed at practice and in our games. She was very timid at camp, and when the season began, but very quickly proved herself to be a strong player and an asset to our team. I loved watching her learn to be a hitter, play the front row, and quickly discovered which side was her strongest. My most improved player this year goes to Brooks Burnson. My next award is the Offensive Player of the Year. I can't say enough positive things about this young lady. Not only was she a huge asset to our team, she was also chosen by her teammates while at Berry College and by myself at Effingham for a Positive Player Award. She's an amazing young lady on and off the court, in the classroom, and so much more. Mid-season, she was chosen by Coach Brittany to play up on varsity, where she finished out the season. She was a big hitter, a blocker, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds. My Offensive Player of the Year is Bella Testa. My next award is Defensive Player of the Year. This young lady proved to be an absolute beast on the court. She was a player that I knew I could praise and chew out all at the same time, and she could take it. She worked hard on the court, playing the position that very few can handle. My favorite part of the game would be when she would serve and wanted me to call a spot for her to hit. And I knew that she could do it. I know that she left most games with bruises, but always came back for more. At the end of the season, she was asked to dress out on varsity and even started and played the Sweet 16 game, which I might say she played amazing. My Defensive Player of the Year is Bella G. And last but not least, my last award is the Leadership Award. This young lady has been with me for 2 seasons, and I could not be more thankful for her. She is my right hand, just like my right hand. I would be very lost without her. As I've mentioned before, as a former basketball player and coach, volleyball does not come naturally to me. The rotation is my biggest weakness, and she was always making sure that I got it right. She would even make suggestions to help our team be more successful. She was my captain this season and a wonderful leader and a positive teammate. My Leadership Award goes to my secretary, Abigail Gall. And I'm going to give them one quick hug and they can go. Thank you.
Upon you coming up, I'll give it to you. I'll call you up one more. Georgia. Bellisborough. these ladies over the last few years. A big chunk of them have been with me on varsity since they were freshmen, if not sophomores. And when you get to coach these girls for not just 1 or 2 years on varsity, but when you get to coach some of them for 4 years on varsity, you really just fall in love with them. And every year it makes it harder and harder to walk away from this because I love these girls more than anything. I watched them grow from 14 to 18. That's a big chunk of their teenage lives that I get to spend with them. And I watch them go from these young girls that come in to these beautiful young women who are standing here today. And it is just an honor to coach them and be a part of their life. So thank you, girls. And I guess we'll give them a applause for that. I'd also like to call up, I'm going to start with a huge congratulations to this team. So I would also like to call up Kimber, Bella G, and Bella Teston. If you guys can come join us up here. These 16 girls, while we didn't always have the best games, and I told them all year, like, we swam to the depths of the ocean where it was really dark sometimes. And I kept using the analogy that, like, eventually we were going to be on the boat, and we were on the boat when we won the region championships. So I have something for you guys for winning region champions. I also have a region champs patch for you guys in hopes that you get a Letterman's jacket one day. So I'm going to hand out those sweatshirts to all of you guys along with your region champs patch. And patches actually came in before the banquet. Today, actually. They came in today. Along with their patches for region champs and along with their sweatshirts, they also are going to earn another patch for the Sweet 16. So I'll let you patch this out. All right, moving on from that, I'm going to move into our players who lettered on varsity this year. So to letter on varsity, there's a couple of requirements in our volleyball program. One of those requirements is that you're either on varsity for 2 years or you've played a major role in our team throughout the season. So I have varsity letters for all those girls, stating that you have earned a varsity letter. I know some of you earned one last year, but you get to letter every year that you are a part of our program. So when I call your name, go ahead and step out, and Coach Jen can go ahead and hand you your certificate. Bella Scruggs. Bethany Bradwell. Lacey Williams. Chelsea Dennis, Lydia Miller, Murphy Boyette, Ansley Coleman, Kaylin Pritchard, Kennedy Milton, Madeline Neal, who just have really stood out to me, who I really feel like have earned this honor and being part of our team. The first award that I'm going to give out is what I call the Dedication and Heart Award. This young lady shows up to practice every day, always has a positive attitude. She's always there for her teammates, whether she's on the court, whether she's off the court, whether she's been hurt over the years. It does not matter what I ask her to do, what position I have her play. I can have her go in for one thing, and she does her job. If she doesn't go in, she will be the biggest supporter to the person that's playing instead of her. Any girl would be lucky to call her a friend. Any girl would be lucky to call her a teammate. And my Dedication and Heart Award this year goes to Kennedy Milton. My next award is my Captain's Award. This young lady has been a leader, whether that was a quiet leader, whether that was a vocal leader. She's one of those girls who's like calms the storm when we need her to. She always has really good words of wisdom. She always was the shoulder to cry on for anybody. She's a great friend to all. She leads our team by example, on and off the court, in the classroom, in her personal life. She's somebody that any of you young girls should look up to. She was captain on our team this year, and I am honored to give Madeline Neal our leadership. Is going to go to a player who not only is a dominant force all around, but she is somebody who will throw her body on the ground after a ball. She will dive, she will run that ball down as far as she possibly can before she quits. There are balls that she got up this year that sometimes I don't know how she got up. She had a little rough patch towards the end of the season. But she overcame and she was able to step back on with us for the region tournament and through the state playoffs. Overcame every challenge that she had, was solid in our serve receive, was somebody that had great communication with our team, and she was always someone that I could count on to give advice, to help her teammates, to give them words of wisdom, to help them in the back row. She truly was a leader in our back row. And so my defensive player of my team goes to Ansley Coleman. Moving on to our front row, we have a player who made some huge milestone marks this year. She was a force to be reckoned with in the front row. She overpassed her 1,000 kill mark this season on senior night, and has sparked the attention of plenty of people in our region, plenty of colleges looking at her to advance her career in volleyball. She was somebody we could always depend on in the front row to get the ball over the net. Blocked well, fought hard, every chance she could, put plenty of points on the scoreboard for us. And so my offensive player of the year, also congratulating her on her 1,000 kill mark this year, goes to Kaylin Pritchard. could be MVPs of our team. They play so many roles, they wear so many hats on the court. This person really stepped up this year, in my opinion. At the beginning of the season, I noticed even a spark of vocalness that I didn't get over the last couple years. She was reaching out to her teammates more, she was communicating more, she was looking for ways to help her teammates, looking for ways to be better on the court and to be better off the court. She played all 6 rotations, front row, back row, even was getting her serves over the net this year for the most part. I couldn't have asked, coaches have been talking to me, she was a big hit in our region, and people, other region coaches were talking about her, and just expressing what an amazing player she was. I haven't seen anybody kill a ball down the line the way she does, and so my most valuable player this year goes to Murphy Boyette. Our junior and our senior, and I will reiterate what Coach Jen said. We seriously have one of the smartest teams, I think, that plays in Effingham County. I'm not allowed to share GPAs, but like when you have 5 girls and all of them have over 100 GPA, like that's mind-blowing in my opinion. I just can't believe how invested in academics our team is, on top of being great athletes, because school ultimately comes first, and they're able to do everything that they do and stay on top of being great students. Like I said, all of you, I look at your GPAs and you guys are all so smart. I wish I was that smart when I was that young, but that's okay. So my 11th grade, my junior GPA award goes to Lydia Miller. All right, and my senior 12th grade GPA, highest GPA award goes to Ansley Emery. All right, I'm not done yet. I got more. Okay, so as you guys know, we were in a new region this year. When you're a part of a new region, we got, 3 or 4 new coaches this year, so there kind of becomes a new way of doing things. We took 2 regions, we combined them together, we meshed our values and what we agreed upon to create all region teams and vote on all region players. I will tell you, I sat in that meeting for 2 hours a couple weeks ago, and I fought hard for every player that I possibly could. I know I probably am going to disappoint a few people because it is different this year, and I'll just kind of give you a background. As a region, we were only allowed to nominate 4 girls from each team to be a part of something. If they received a region award, like a defense or an offensive player, they did not make a region team because we wanted to be able to honor more people. And then we only put 7 girls on first team all region and 7 girls on second team, and then the rest were honorable mention. And I had to come with stats. I sat there and I fought for every girl that I could to be a part of the team. So I know that's different for some of you parents. Please don't let that take away from how awesome they are. If I could put them all on region teams, I would have. But having 7 really competitive teams in our region made it really tough this year. So I'm going to start. One of my players made honorable mention, and that is Bentley Braswell. and many arguments over a Google Meet. My second team all-region player goes to Ansley Coleman. My first team all-region player goes to Mercy Boyette. We were lucky. Out of 3 region player awards, we snatched 2 of them, which I thought was a big deal when you are going up against people like Glenn and Lakeside. And I fought really hard for these. So we won Defensive Player of the Year for Region 2 in 6A, and that goes to Ansley Emery. And last but not least, for Region 2, 6A, we also had our Offensive Player of the Year, which goes to Caitlin Pritchard. Like I said, y'all, I fought really hard for all of those. I mean, they were stats getting pulled up, and it was really kind of crazy. But I fought really hard for those because I felt like they were deserving of that. So congratulations in our region. We were region champions. We got. I think when you combine regions and we get 2 teams from Augusta, to come out the first year and to win that, I think that proves a big statement for how competitive we are. And we make a name for ourselves, and we are putting Effingham on the map every single year. So, and it's their doing, not mine. So, congratulations again, girls, for the great season. It has been an honor to coach y'all. I've never been more proud of you guys and the season that we had, and the young ladies that you guys have turned into, and congratulations.
Stephanie, real quick, while she's on the region awards, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Coach Brittany won Region 6A Coach of the Year.
Before they sit down, though, we have a very special 18th birthday that we need to sing and celebrate tonight. Madeline Neal turns 18 today, so if we could all sing happy birthday to her really fast. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Madeline. Happy birthday to you. All right, while they're finding their seats, I'm going to just say some thank yous to some people. First of all, thank you again, Ms. Dickerson, one, for coming tonight and showing your support, but from all the admin at the high school, our new athletic director, Coach Darling this year, our Board of Education. We received so much support from them for our programs. I feel super supported by them as a coach, and we just can't thank you enough for all the time that you come to our games, and the time that they spend supporting us. So thank you very much for being here, and thank you for supporting our program. speak more on your husband's behalf, so I please hope that you can translate to this to him. But you're going to take all the credit. I've never met two people who are such servants of our program. They will do absolutely anything that we need. Like, they're not there to drive our bus. They are there to serve us and to serve your girls. And I have never felt so loved by two people, so safe with your husband when he's with us. And just, you guys are always there. And whether that's to grab a bag or get us the water or run and get food or get us our Starbucks before the game. Such a servant attitude though. And you are a true blessing to our program and to these girls and to us as coaches. So I have something to just say thank you. If you would, I can bring it to you. Make our season a success. Without you guys, we truly would not be able to do the day-to-day. We couldn't run a home match because we would have no line judges or score flippers or libero trackers or concession workers or food before the games or anything like that. So to all of my parents who work, every night we have a home match. And away matches and everything you do for our program. Thank you. We could not do it without you. You guys need to give your parents a huge round of applause. Couple parents in particular, Dana Coleman and Shannon Pritchard, thank you guys for keeping my life together over the last couple years. You guys have done so much for our program. You have made us shirts and made sure coats have been ordered and called hotels and done everything you can to make my life easier. And without you guys, without you, we would not be able to be where we're at. I would not be able to do what I do without you guys by my side, supporting me, supporting my decisions. And I really appreciate you guys, and I just wanted to say thank you to you both as well. So thank you. Next person I want to thank is Christian. For those of you who have had other kids a part of our program, you guys have known the assistant coach role has gone here and there and everywhere. And it was always a wild card for a couple years of who was going to be by my side helping me. And then Coach Jen came along, and she has been a saving grace to me. She has been my shoulder to cry on. She has been my friend. She has been someone I could be angry at every once in a while if I needed to be. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't let anyone else by my side. I wouldn't let anyone else coaching with me because I truly believe that we make a rock solid team. And I hope you're in this for many more years to come with me. But no, truly at the end of the day, I didn't just get an assistant coach. I really, truly got a friend, and I love you, and thank you very much. Last person I want to thank, well, two things. I want to thank my family. Mr. Braswell sat with me at the Habersham game, and he said, "You must really have an awesome husband at home." And I looked at him and I said, "You know what I do? I have a pretty great husband. And I have parents who come to support you girls and support me and what I want to do. And I have like live-in babysitters who watch my babies at home while I spend hours at the gym and putting into you girls. And without their support at home, and without knowing that I have dinner on the table when I get home because my husband cooks and the babies are in bed, and he's there to serve me when I get home because he knows I've had a long day after he's had a long day. I couldn't do it without your guys' support. Mom, Dad, Jeff, thank you guys for supporting me in something that I love to do because I love this. And I love being at home with you guys, but I also love this. And without you guys, none of this would be possible. So thank you very much. Mr. Neal has asked to say a few words, so I'm going to turn the floor over to him and let him speak, and then girls, I'll let you go. Okay?
Don't worry, I'll keep it brief. This is our second time around with Coach Brittany in this program, and I just really wanted, she touched a little bit on it, just wanted to give her a heartfelt thank you for pouring into my daughters and making them fine young women, and can't thank you enough for that, because I know your family sacrifices for it, and I just felt like it, and thank you to all the families here who welcomed us back in our second time around. It just became such a tight-knit group, and didn't want that to go unsaid, that we appreciate all of you, and we'll miss you in the future, and we'll come back and see you guys to support you and root for you. So, go Rebels!
I just wanted to say we have the best coaches on the earth, and we got some gifts for them, and there are other cards in there from like the whole team and all that. And we just wanted y'all to know how much we appreciate y'all, and that we couldn't have asked for anybody better to coach us and guide us through high school. Thank you. We also want to say thank you to them for putting up with us for the past 4 years, and especially this year, since they're a little bit rocky at points, but we love them.
Thank you, girls. Thank you for making our jobs super simple. We have an awesome team. We have an awesome group of girls. We will miss the 5 of you who are leaving us. To my younger girls, you have big shoes to fill. That should be motivation to be great every day. And I look forward to next season. I look forward to May. That will be here before you know it. I wish you guys all the best of luck in club. I know a lot of y'all had tryouts this last couple weeks. Congratulations to all the teams that you guys have made. And I wish you guys the best of luck during your club season. And I cannot wait to get back started in May. And to my seniors, I wish you guys the best of luck in your future, what you choose to do in college, because I know all 5 of you will be extremely successful. And thank you for letting me be your coach for the last 4 years. It has been such a great honor. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you all have a good rest.
Come up.
Talk to Mr. Pink.
Thank you, Matt.
I know.
That's just exquisite.
Yeah, you didn't.
I came. I'm even.
Kayla has the floor.
Just for the coaches, pretty much on the whole team, so we love Thank you, seniors.